Welcome to Waec, WASSCE, Ssce Gce Physics Past Question and Solution. Welcome. We appreciate you. This is where we deal with physics in Waec question. Please subscribe. Subscription to this channel is free. Subscribe. Share to your friend, comment. Let's go to the question we have for you today. The question I have for you today says an electron moves with a speed of 2.00 times 10 raised to the power 7 meter per second in an orbit in a uniform magnetic field of 1.20 times 10 raised to the power minus 3 Tesla. This is Tesla unit. Full stop. We said calculate the radius of the orbit. Calculate the radius of the orbit where that electron is what? Moving. Well, let's go to solution. And they give us mass of an electron to be this, charge on electron to be this. Well, that's the solution. Without wasting time, let's go to this. What formula are we using? They give me the mass of electron. I can say that the force mv squared all over r. This is a force on object that's moving in a circular form. If an object is moving in a circular form this way, if an object is moving in a circular form, which is an orbit, the force that will exert in that object is given as F, which we call centripetal force C, is equals to mass velocity squared all over r. R is the radius of what? Radius of the orbit which object is running. And we say that this is equals to Q, V, and B. And why did I say that? Why did I say that? That is equals to, looking at this is the mass. This is the mass of electron that is running, mass of the electron. This is the velocity or speed of the electron. This is the radius of the orbital in which the electron is running, the radius of the orbital which the electron is running on. This is the charge of the electron. This is the charge of electron. This is up to velocity of the electron or speed of the electron. This is a magnetic flux, which we measured in Tesla. Magnetic flux in Tesla, that's the unit T, that's magnetic flux or magnetic field, flux of field, magnetic field in Tesla is measured in Tesla. And someone will ask, why did I choose this? Why am I using this formula? Note, the force which a magnetic field will insert on electron moving in it. If electron is moving in a magnetic field, the force it will exert on it was F equals to Q, the charge on that electron, V, velocity, and the B, the magnetic field. Also, an object moving in a circular form, the force that will be on that object, the force that making that object to move in a circular form is called centripetal force, which is an F. C is equals to mass velocity squared all over r. This is the force, this is the force. These two forces are force. Therefore, we equate it. Therefore, we say that F is equals to Fc. And that's how we have this formula. You see that mv squared all over r is equals to q v b, because the force are the same. That's why we equate it in phases. This is the force, this is the force, and force is equals to each other. Yeah, now we start where the mass is given to me, where m is given to me to be this. So substituting it in this equation, let's substitute direct to this. Let's substitute direct to this equation. Substituting to this equation, I'll have the mass of electron is 9. Okay, before we substitute, what the axis is the radius, right? The equation said we should calculate an electron moving, we should calculate the word radius. Making the radius subject of formula, I can say that the mass v squared all over r is equals to q vp all over 1. And that implies that this implies that mass v squared, that this implies that r times q vb is equals to m v squared. Making r subject of formula, I will say that r is equals to mv squared all over q vb. You get what I'm saying? Then substituting the value, this will be equals to the mass of electron, which is given to me over there, which is 9.11 times 10 raised to power minus 31 times the velocity, which they gave me to be 2.00 times 10 raised to power 7 all squared. You know why I'm squaring it? It's velocity squared in the equation all over. Then the charge is 1.61 times 10 raised to power minus 19. Then the velocity times the velocity, which is 2.00 times 10 raised to power 7 times the magnetic field, which is 1.20 times 10 raised to power minus 3. That's it. That implies that r is equals to 9.11 times 10 raised to power minus 31 times 2.00 times 10 raised to power 7 all squared divided by 1.61 times 10 raised to power minus 19 times 2.00 times 10 raised to power 7 times 1.20 times 10 raised to power minus 3. Now, you can apply your calculator. You can use your calculator. Using your calculator, if you bring out your calculator, let me show you what to do in your calculator. You can use your calculator over here. You press in your calculator 9.11. When you get here, press shift in your calculator. Then press log. You will see small 10. Press minus 31. Then press equals to. Then press times. When you press times, open these brackets. Press 2.00. When you get here, press shift log 7. You close the brackets. Press square. You will see something like this in your calculator. Square. Press it. It will give you this. Press equals to, write the value up. Then you come here. The same thing, you come here. Press 1.61 shift log minus 19 times 2.00 shift. We get here shift log. You press 7 times 1.20, getting here, shift, log, then press what? -3. Press equals to write it down. By the time you do that, you will see the answer will be given to you to be 0.0943 meter. That's the answer with your calculator. Or you can reduce this using your indices. How did I reduce this using my indices? I can reduce it by saying 9.11 times 10 raised to power minus 31 times opening these brackets. When you open this bracket, these two will be squared, is giving me 4.00 times 10 square these two will times 7, giving me 14. When you open bracket, remember in this that said this n or raised to power m is equals to what? A raised to power n times what? M. Therefore, if I have many of them there, it will square them. So these two square this man, these two times this man, these two square this give me 4, this two times this one give me 14. All over, coming over here, this things here, I can write it as 1.61 times 2, which is this is the same thing as 2, times 1.20 times 10 raised to power minus 19 times 10 raised to power 7 times 10 raised to power minus 3. When I do that, this of the base 10, and they are multiplying themselves, I can add the power. This and this are multiplying themselves, I can add the power. That can give me 9.11 times 10 raised to power minus 13 times 4, then times 10 raised to power minus 31 plus what? 14, all over. This will give me 1.61 times 2 times 1.20 times 10 raised to power. This minus 19 plus minus 19 plus 7 minus 3. When you added it up, you add this up, you see that this will be reduced. And when you multiply it, it will still give you this value. So let's complete it here. So that you can see that as a full complete value. And when I do that, this plus this will give me, one goes out of here, will give me, that will give me 17. That will give me 9.11 times 2 times 4 times 10 raised to the power minus 17 all over. This one will give me 1.61 times 2 times 1.20 times 10 raised to the power. When you subtract that, that will give you minus 15. Then right now you can use your calculator to do this something, this times this divided by this, and the answer will still give you 0.0943 meter. You know, we have gotten the answer before. Look at your answer. But I'm trying to see a way of using indices to reduce it. I've shown you how to use calculator as get to this place. Or you can use indices to reduce it to a smaller value before you can now calculate using your calculator. So thank you for watching this video. I will appreciate you watching. Share this video to your friends. Comment, love the video. Subscribe. Subscription is free, so that at any time we post video, you will receive a message. We'll give you a prompt message that the video has been posted. Subscribe to this channel, share, comment, and love this channel. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next question.